Hey there folks, this is Pogo once again. It's time to get back to work on my Skyrim project. Yes indeed, this is taking me a long time. Jump in comments box guys, as always it's great to hear from you. It's great to talk to people, hear how everyone's going on, answer questions, etc. We're streaming in 1280-720 today, 30 FPS, and I am going to be recording all of my Skyrim footage in 1080-60 ProRes 422 using an Atomos Ninja recorder. Vampire Flower, One Simple Gamer, how's it going, buddy? And as per request, hey there, Frog Boys. I have managed to get some background music to help get through the tedium. So, what I want to do is I actually want to get John Battleborn here sitting down. I looked through the E&B settings just now and I found that there is actually quite a difference between having this ticked or unticked. Ignore weather system. We don't want that. Not for interiors anyway. Vampire says he's bummed about the last stream. What happened to that? Alrighty. So, yeah, I want to get John Battleborn here sitting down because there was this great shot that I managed to get from like, holy moly. Jet Shepherd, how's it going, buddy? I managed to get this great shot this last time, sort of like through here. But he was sitting where this robed fella is sitting and that's kind of not what I want. Alright. See, so I had a shot like this, and I had things lined up nicely, and then obviously we had depth of field set to the right focal point, something like this, and it was a pretty cool shot. Unfortunately, however, this guy's sitting there now instead of John Battleborn, which is not what I want. So, what I'm going to do is... let's see if we can get John to sit down by process of going forward a few days. So let's exit Seti. How's it going? So let's set the game hour here. Let's get to 10 o'clock in the morning. Change the weather. There we go, that's looking much nicer. Nico Tunes, how are you? Just for reference again, let's take a look at this without ENB applied. There we go. So it's all quite flat. And then there's with the effect applied. I'm sort of feeling like we need a little bit more direct sunlight. Sort of feel like the sunlight isn't strong enough. So let's go into direct lighting intensity day and try 4, maybe 6. Okay, that's a bit more convincing for me. So what I've done is I've set this to a different game time. I think it was 10 AM to be exact. So now all these characters are going back out to do their thing. Undo Pancho 1, how's it going, buddy? So there's John Battleborn. Now, I can get him to say the line that I want for his lines in my track. So what I do is I click on him. I type say space Pogo 008 keep song heart. And if it returns values, yes, then what he should be saying there is keep a song in your heart, which is what I might do is actually get the game audio back. Okay, and let's try that again. No, he's saying something else there. He's running his stock line. Stop talking, dude. There we go. Great. So I could get a shot of him standing there, but I really like the shot that I got in the TAV. So what I might do is go forward a few days and just see if I can get him to sit down in that spot again like we did that one time. So let's see. Let's set the, oh my god. Let's set the game time to, let's say maybe 6. Set game hour to 18. Alright, so now hopefully... he's going to head over this way this time. Actually, that's what we want, isn't it? Yeah. It's looking quite nice, actually. Yeah. I'm liking this look. Yeah. Undo says, I can't wait to see the video edit come together. Me neither, man. You and me both. I'm busting, honestly. Unfortunately, I have a lot of shots to create first. Come on, John, get in there, buddy. Let's try 7. What mods am I using? Asks Jed. So, not many, actually. I'm using here... Actually, what I haven't shown you guys in previous streams is the Puppet Master mod that I've recently installed. So I'm using E&B series here, which gives us a lot of control over lighting and graphics and stuff, time of day effects, etc. Chip Chap, how's it going, buddy? Frog Voice asks, what track is this? This is Twilight Sessions. It's a track I put together a long time ago. Tech Priest, how's it going? So I've been working on Skyrim now for, well, not 4 years. I started it 4 years ago, and it's been on and off. Okay, John Ballaborn has sit exactly where I want him to sit. So I'm going to click save, make a new save file here. This is great. This is perfect. This is exactly what I want. So I'm going to detach camera. And I'm going to try and set up the shot that we had last time. And now I have the power to make him say what I want. So this is perfect. This is great. Unfortunately, we have that dude looming over his shoulder, but nothing's perfect. Let's see, I can't remember where I had the apples. I think it was like here, wasn't it? Okay, now, let me show you the Puppet Master mod, because one of the things you can do with Puppet Master, oh boy, yeah, I need him to be looking at me, and one of the things you can do with Puppet Master is you can actually change the direction in which they look. So let me show you this. Go to my favorites menu here. I've got these different spells. I've got the figurine, I've got the figurine NPC, and the selector. So, I've selected him, okay? So I'm using a shout, which selects that NPC. See? The actor will now play all animations selected by NPC figurine. So what I can do is I can go into figurine NPC, which I've set to number 2, okay? So now I can come in here and I can choose from a whole bunch of different idols, which is what the game calls animations. So I should be able to get him to play the drum. And if that doesn't work, let's try it on this guy. Okay, there. So I can get this guy to do animations. Misc, anims, jump. I can make him jump, there you go. And jump is actually a limitless animation. So he's going to keep pretending to fall like that. Combat, power attacks. This guy can't do that, evidently. Part 4, I can maybe get him to play the flute, there we go. So I can apply animations to NPCs. For some reason, I can't do that with this guy. But what I wanted to try was getting him to look in a certain direction. So AI override, set look. So what happens here is this skull... Holy shit. That skull is now gone. God, I think we're having some problems here with physics because of the... Oh my god. Where is the skull? Oh, there it is. The problem with Skyrim is that... See, so John Battleborn will now look wherever this skull is. See? So if I bring it over here, I kind of want him to be looking in this direction. See? So now, thanks to this Puppet Master mod, he'll now look at wherever that skull is, which is super, super handy. I don't know how long he's going to look at it for. And let's just test to see if he'll actually say the line that I want him to say. So, say... What was it now? I think it was 8, wasn't it? Villain Blair, how's it going, buddy? Oh god, I've still got a long way to go. Scars, how's it going, man? Efrio, good to see you back, man. Pogo 008. Keep song heart. Okay, so he says it, but he decides to look at me. So that's kind of no good. What I'm thinking is... Yeah, it's actually unbound that now, you see? So let's actually just disable this, because that's not working anyway. I kind of need him to be looking at me, which is what he's doing now. So let's just see what happens if we get the shot that I actually want. I found out the other day that left and right mouse buttons actually affect the altitude of the camera, which is super handy. Alright, let's get back here a bit. So, he still looks like he's looking at me. That's good. So this shot's almost ready to go. I don't know why it's playing this track. That's weird. I don't remember adding this. I don't remember adding this track to the playlist. That's weird. Oh well. That's weird. I don't remember adding this. Okay, hang on, guys. I've saved this, so I'll come back to this in a sec. But yeah, this is the wrong playlist. Let's clear this. Let's go back to the folder, because I've actually created a list here for you guys, and that's playing tracks out of the wrong folder. Annoying. Yes. I think, yes, right, so that's the issue there. Okay, there. Let's try that. And we'll go shuffle. Yep. Okay. There we go. Let's get back into it. Play us your Bieber collection, yeah. Oh, no, my Bieber collection's very private, guys. Alright, back into Skyrim. Let's get back to this crap. Rebishaz, how's it going, buddy? Back to the future, says Pews. That is Wallpaper Engine, yes, Vampire Flower. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna... What's no clip again? We might try no clip instead of detached camera. That's where we ensure the NPC looks at me. Hang on a sec. No clip is TCL. Let's see if this works. Sure does. Great. Right, let's try this. I really want to get this shot now, damn it. It's taking me forever. Let's get E and B back up here. Yep, it's better that way for sure. Get some depth of field enabled. Sorry, I've just had a big cup of coffee, so I'm kind of wired. My attention's going in all directions at the same time. Whoops. Oh, that's right. We're not in detached camera mode here, are we? Shit. It makes this a little trickier, actually. Alright, need to adjust this. Okay, that's maybe a bit much. Intensity 1. That's good. Okay, now let's make this a bit brighter, because if I look at the waveforms on my Atomos monitor, I can see that picture levels are quite dark. So let's bring those up a bit. There we go. Can hear the garbage truck outside. Don't really want this bitch in my shot. She's creeping in there. I want focus to be on this guy. Shit. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter TFC here because this camera is much too sensitive. There we go. That's a bit better. But now, of course, he's not bloody well looking at me, which is a problem. If I trigger the line on him... Pogo 008. Shit, what's the code again? Everything's working against me here. Hang on. Would be nice if your Evernote lists remembered your last scroll position. That would be nice. Keep song heart. Okay. Right. So he's saying it. He's just not saying it to me. Which is a right pain. Who's he looking at? He's like looking at... Why is he looking at her? You need to look at me, dude. Oh my god, where am I? Holy shit. Why am I here? Ah, this isn't really happening for me today, is it? It's one of those days. Why was I over there? Alright, I'm almost there. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Now, for God's sake, let's pop a saver for when this does go pear shape. I'm sure it will at some point. Let's just adjust depth of field here. I don't like the guy in the background there being so much in focus. So let's tweak that. Let's draw the far blur curve in a bit. Okay. Yeah, that's alright, I guess. So what we'll do now is we'll try and trigger this line on this guy again and hope that he says it. He's not returning... Ah, he is returning values. Okay, good. Let's pop record. Oh, actually, I have to change the game speed back to 1. Let's pray. Yay. Goody. And again, please. Oh, boy. Not a lot of movement there, is there? Not a lot of movement at all. It's kind of a still shot. I might add a bit of camera shake to that in post, like I did in the Star Trek video. Yeah, okay. Boy, so much time spent for such a shitty shot. Yeah, those apples are very crusted. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. We might see if we can draw those out of focus a bit more. That's a little bit better. That's kind of extreme. But still kind of nice. Keep a song in your heart, he says. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice shot. It's just... There's not a lot of motion there. There's not a lot of motion at all. I like that. That's cool. That's a nice shot.
Cool. I like that.
Sorry, I get a bit excited. Let's just fix that shot up a bit. Get what you can while you can. You never know when shit's gonna screw up on you. That's cool. Nice. Alright. Say it one more time for me, buddy. I think I've got the game sound turned off, but that's not a big deal. Cool. If I was... what am I doing here? Am I actually in detached camera, or is this... No, this is actually my player in no-clip mode. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of this guy, because this guy is bothering the hell out of me. Get out of here. Now I can get a bit more of a shot like this. Alright. And I'll make this the last one. Just trying to give myself some options, you know? Alright, not too bad. I think I prefer the other ones with the other people in the background there. Okay, great. Now, let's pull this back out and let's move on to the next line that we want to capture. Because that's enough. That's enough for now. If I decide it's a crap shot in the edit, I can always come back and get a better one. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's check comments. Excuse me, sorry. What happens if the hooded man keeps getting in the shot? I kill him. I got rid of him. One Simple Gamer says, "Hey Nick, so I'm working on a trailer for the new Pogo Discord. A trailer. And I was wondering if I could get a clip of you saying..." Oh, no, I don't really get behind the whole Discord thing. I don't like the kind of people it attracts. Not to be nasty or anything, or to point fingers at all, I haven't had good experiences with it in the past. I'm sure the community is different now, but there were some questionable characters running that shit last time, and from what I've heard from people, it wasn't a great state of affairs. A lot of lies, a lot of slander being spread around. I'm not really sure what happened. Some thorns in the wrong places. Copy, paste. Oh, okay. That's alright, I don't mind. I don't read comments nearly enough. It's okay if you paste stuff that you think I haven't seen. Okay, the next line I need to go and capture is, let's see. Okay, so we actually have to get to Janassa. Now, I think she's in Whiterun, actually. What happens if you no-clip out of here? Oh, cool. So that's... Oh, wow, this is cool, guys. Check this out. So this is what happens when the game loads an interior scene. It loads nothing else. That's pretty cool, hey? I should put that in my video somehow. Oh, boy. This guy's walking on the spot. Why is that? Let's get no clip back off. Oh shit, if I can. Is it TLC or TCL? Yeah, should be TCL. Oh, is it because I'm... Oh, right, there we go. It's because I had an NPC selected, you see. Alright, so let's get out of here now. Let's go and work on the next line, which is a very short and insignificant line. But it needs to be done, I'm afraid. Shit, I'm still recording on my Tomos. Whoops. Hang on a sec. That's not good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep, never run Skyrim over 60 FPS, guys. You're asking for trouble. You can get a good shot of that skybox, yeah. That's all we need. Alright, let's get some light. Let there be light. And let there be clear skies. Lovely. Isn't that nice? Okay, so, I think Janassa tends to hang out over here. I don't know if my line is going to work on her because, set timescale to 1.1. Don't like the weather changing so quickly on me. Who's this guy? Oh. There she is. Now, I wonder if my sentence is going to work on her, because I wasn't able to target Janassa specifically. But I am able to I was able to target female dark elves. So let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. And let's turn the game sound on if I can, so I can confirm. Let's have a seat here next to Janass. How's it going, Janass? Okay, Janass, I need you to say this line. And I'm curious to know if you're actually going to say it. I tell you, scrolling on a Windows laptop with the touchpad is nothing like scrolling on a MacBook. Nothing. It's absolutely god-awful. Anyway, rant over. Okay, say... Whoops. Say Pogo 010. Okay, so the values are coming back, which is good. Okay, do it again. Oh, she only says it once. Interesting, eh? Well, she says it. I was kind of hoping she'd say it for both of the times that's in the WAV. Interesting. Okay, well that works. Cool. Okay, so now let's turn AI off because I don't want her blamming away. And let's pull in a bit here. Well, that's too much. Don't need her tits. Not for this video. Now, let's see if we can get something that looks nice from this angle. I'm thinking not, maybe, because that candle is drawing a lot of attention. Yeah, nah, that's... Oops, there we go, that's what we want. Just trying to draw focus on this girl. There we go. I think because it's going to be such a short line, we might just go straight to her face. Let's just get right in there. And as you can see, I did manage to restore the highlights in the eyes. Remember last stream, there was no lights in the eyes. I managed to fix that up. Alright, so that's actually not looking too bad. I was expecting this to look like shit. There's not much of a background. I might change that. Yeah, I might change that. Let's get a nicer background going. Oh god. Oh my god. How's it going? I want to put something behind you that looks better. Gosh, you know, I'm quite impressed because it looks like they've got some subsurface scattering with her skin here. Look at this, if we go back to the original... Look at that. There you go. They've got some kind of subsurfacing going on. That's cool, man. Huh. Subsurfacing is when light scatters through a surface instead of bounces off it. Gives it a waxy look. That's actually kind of cool. Tap along with me, guys. I was in a group and someone spammed SpongeBob pregnancy and SpongeBob gay porn. Okay. Not my cup of tea either. Okay, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of the light from that angle. I just don't like the background here, you know? I kind of want something else. Let me just turn on TCL so I can get through things. Okay, there. I like the two different shades on either side of her. That's nice. Maybe. Okay. Right. Let's get this guy a little closer. Whoa, that's creepy as hell. Let's increase this a lot. Alright. I might also just increase a bit of film grain because we are indoors. Film ISO needs to go up. That's way too much. I don't know if you guys can see that on the stream. Probably goes and compresses all of that out. Alright, so, TM. Let's get her to say my tiny little line. Actually, some folks might be wondering why do I only play my own music on my streams, and it's just because Twitch is very sensitive. Twitch is very twitchy about the kind of music that you put in your streams. I've noticed that some of my previous streams have been muted, which is no good, and I want to be able to archive this stuff and do a time-lapse one day. Okay. So I just thought, I'll play my own tracks. I actually had a whole Spotify list ready to go before I realized maybe it's not a good idea. Alright, Janassa, be good to me, baby. Be good. Goody. And one more just for safekeeping. Ooh, she's not going to do it this time. Oh, it's because AI is off. That's right. There we... Oops. Oh my god. I really need to pay more attention to the keys I'm pressing. Okay. There we go. Goody. Okay, done. Now, so 2 syllables. That's why I don't want to spend too much time on this. Whoops. Alright, let's get depth of field turned back off so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Alright. There we go. Goody, there's another one down. So now we need May Talos Guide You, which is spoken by Heimska. Now he's also in Whiterun, turns out, so let's get back into Whiterun and check comments real quick. Are you ever going to release your data behind the scenes, maybe on your second channel? That'd be fun, yeah. I'd like to do that. I still have all the original footage, yes. Back before I started gymming. I'm a scrawny little fucker in those vids, I'll tell you. Let's clear the weather. There we go. That's the weather in Perth at the moment. You can even select what tracks you want to stream and ones you don't. Yeah, that's right, actually. I just don't know how I would route my mixer to those channels. God, what's going on? Okay, so Heimska is in the piazza. The piazza is up here. The only reason I know what a piazza is because I used to work at one for a big LED screen for a couple of years for the city of Perth. There he is. Have those mountains always been there? I think they have, but what's changed is there's less fog. If we disable this guy... Oh, no. Yeah, the mountains have always been there. I don't remember them either, actually. They weren't usually that clear. Okay, so here's Heimska. And he's not saying anything, which is probably because AI is off. There we go. So Heimska needs to say, "May Talos guide you." I might actually pull him out of this. Let me just save. I might pull him out of this pose because it sucks. So let's turn that off. And now let's target him and use Puppet Master to give him an idol. Let's see what animations we've got. Alright, so we can make him flinch, which isn't what we want. I'm looking for poses as in meditate.
I think it's fair to say that by the time our program goes on the air, it will be the most thoroughly researched show
I like that.
in the history of the medium.
What happens if we turn AI back on, though? God. That's a nugget-gasm,
As
says
teachers
Eltrix.
know, young children learn through repetition.
All right.
Now let's see the film.
That was going to be the introduction track for a Muppet Mash EP. Alright, so I like this, actually. We just need some separation. And we need a different time of day as well, I reckon. There we go. Some angled light. I tried playing Uncharted 4 again yesterday. I can never get into that game. Ever since it came out, I've tried so many times to get into it, to get into it, to get into it. Let's install it again. Let's give it another go. Let's give it another go. No, can't do it. I can't get into Uncharted 4. I find it so boring. It's like a boring movie and a boring game, you know? That's not a good combo. Alright. Well, I hope he says this friggin' line, because I've now set this shot up. Let's save this, just in case he doesn't. Alright, baby. Let's just get him to say this line. May Talos guide you. Say P-O-G-O. There's actually a D in there for some reason. Okay, so he's giving me an ID, but he's not returning any more values. Which means he might not say this. Ah, fantastic. And now he's getting back into his other lip sync shit. Because Heimske is... what do you call those people who stand in the streets and preach religious stuff? What do you call those people? Lunatics, that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much done. I only have one, which is a little bit risky. I like to get more than one usually, but I want to move on. I want to move on. You stand in high, spoken by Arngeir. Now, we actually have a few lines of Arngeir, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel up to High Hrothgar. High Hrothgar. Which is over here. My attention is just going everywhere at the moment. Bloody hell, I can't concentrate. Okay, where am I? Seriously, there's Riverwood, which means High Hrothgar has to be... Shit. There's Fort Greymore. High Hrothgar should be like... Feck. There's Whiterun. Bleak Falls Barrow. Shit, have I not got to High Hrothgar in this? That's impossible. That's impossible. What level am I here? 49. 49 levels and I never made it up to High Hrothgar. That's impossible. Ah, that's impossible, surely. Damn. Okay, well, we'll have to get over there then. Car stuff. Whoa, look at this. Where is this? How's this for a low poly? Oh my goodness gracious me. That is potato mode. Wow. That's, yeah, that's not good. There we go. Okay, so I need somewhere nice to put Arngeir. Oh, shit. Okay. Come here, you bastard. Sweet, thanks for that. Bang. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I'm just playing the game now. Let's do a saver. Now, somewhere nice to put Arngeir. I've always imagined him being on the edge of a rock or something that's very high up. Yeah, something like this. Something like this. Or some... yeah, okay. I don't mind it. It's okay. There's another one down there. Skyrim now compatible with every toaster. Yeah. How many versions of this game exist now? Good grief. This is kind of cool. I like this. Okay. So let's spawn Arngeir. Arngeir, as they would say in America. So, how do we do that? Let's get into my Evernote thing here. Yeah, I actually tried Skyrim VR for the, not the Oculus, the HTC Vive Pro, and it's not very good, to be honest with you guys. It's not very good. I thought it was quite, yeah. It's just broken. You know, it doesn't work very well. Okay, so Arngeir's base ID is what I need, because we have to do a few lines with him now, actually. So, we're going to go player.playsetme. 0002 C6 C7. And there's Arngeir. Now, I want to get him in position, so I'm going to click on him. I'm going to hit TC. And I have to be careful I don't actually run myself off the edge of a cliff here, which is looking like a possibility. Oh boy. I kind of want Arngeir over here with this big backdrop. Alright, so that's good. Let's do that. Let's go TAI so that he doesn't move anywhere. Actually, can I... I wonder if I can... Yeah. No, we'll just give this a go. So, let's pop a save. Bang Monkey. Oh, really? Oh, yes. This piano sample, yeah. I did use it at the end. Mate, I need you looking at me.
Sky, got you.
I've noticed a lot of NPCs want to look up in the corner for some reason. Okay, let's find a better time of day here. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now let's get this guy in. That's a bit extreme. Try no clipping and controlling the AI and see what happens. Oh, you want me to, like, no clip while I'm controlling the NPC? Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Nick, do you think you'll make any more driving diary videos? Maybe. Yeah. I might do. I don't know. I like making those shooting videos where I go and shoot stuff. Drive around and film stuff. That's fun. But right now, this is my main focus. This is the thing that's really gonna kick my ass. So, yeah, this shot's okay. Let me just make sure that I've actually got center frame here. I'll just activate my little meter. There. Okay, so his hood there is pretty much centered. Give or take a few pixels because he's wobbling around a bit. Okay, and then I just need to fix up this depth of field a bit. There we go. It's a shame his texture maps are so crap, but oh well. Yep, that's quite cool. This will look nice with a film grade applied to it, actually. This will look very nice. What we might do as well is just adjust some of this lighting. Because, see, that's before. Look at that. That's Skyrim vanilla. That can't be right. Sneak over into the States as Cube Natural. Yeah, I'd love to. A few more years, I should be able to make it back in. I think our playlist is kind of playing over itself now. Oh well. I just want to adjust some of this lighting. Yeah, that's much too intense. Turn down the ambient light. Actually, that's looking a bit scary. Gosh, his eyes are very bright there, aren't they? My goodness. Let's see if we can't make that look a bit more natural. Eyes. Let's just save this config. See, so that's ignoring the weather system, and that's not. So that kind of looks a little bit more natural, but I don't want them to be that dark. So let's just turn them down a little bit. I think that's maybe a bit more to my liking, maybe like 0.8. Okay. Now, where are our shadows? We actually have detailed shadows here. But I think we need to reset ENB in order for these changes to work. Effects, enable detailed shadows, yeah. You see, so that's shadows off, on, off, on. So on is definitely good. I just want to maybe make them a bit better. Let's do like shadow filter quality high. Shadow blur range. Let's turn that down. What you're listening to here is actually a Mary Poppins mix that I put together before Expialidocious. So this ended up becoming the Expialidocious track years ago. Dusty Soup, how's it going, buddy? See, so there's Skyrim vanilla. Look at that. There, see, so those shadows are sharper now. Just looks a bit nicer. Okay, so let's get on here to say the line. And that's as far as I made it before I moved on to Expialidocious. And this is the first iteration of the Boo Bass track. Alright. So, I need Angier to say this line. PGO 12. Hope this works. Looks like it won't. Ah, that's probably the reason. Alright, let's try that again. Stop moving your arms. Alright, this should be it. Okay. We'll hide the interface. And we'll hit record and close the interface console. Good. Now, I've got a few other lines for him to say. So, let's run through those. Don't move anywhere, buddy. I'll kill you. I'm gonna kill you if you move. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, so now I need you to say just as the grey, which is number 14. Just as the grey. I've got to say, guys, this is working surprisingly well. Okay, I don't want you to do that with your shoulders because it looks stupid. It looks dumb. Sky guide you. That's actually a line that is in my track somewhere. But oh well, we'll get to that later. Okay, so now we need to do number 12. No, sorry, we don't. We need to do number 14. Yes. Because he flinched last time, didn't he? Not a parameter topic. Is that so? Oh, yes it is. I've got the wrong number there. It's a bit fidgety. Come on, buddy. Don't fail me. There you go. Don't move your arms like that. You look like an idiot. Just deadpan it. Deadpan, man. Okay, now I need number 14, excuse me. Unfortunately, every time you trigger a new line, you've got to reset the AI. That's the problem I'm having here. That's the problem I'm having. Alright, here it comes. Alright, that'll do. There's a few lines I got to record here. On Gear makes an appearance throughout the track quite a few times. Okay. Next one is number 20. Show us Dragonborn, let us taste of your voice. That's before the breaking out of Riverwood section. So let's pull that up. I might decide to shoot certain lines in different ways later down the track, but for now I want to make sure I get everything I need, bare minimum. Okay. It's not bad. We might do one where we have more of a close-up. Let's just make sure AI is reset. Alright. Please work.
Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's all I need. That's all I need. Now, do we have more on-gear lines? Yes, we do. We can show you the way, but not your destination. Now, yeah, I actually, I envisioned him saying this in one of the caves, because that's in the cave part of the track. And it's underground and it's dark, whereas here we've got sunny and we've got outdoors, which is not in keeping. But I think I might just get that shot while I'm here anyway, just for safety. Okay, let's do that. Mighty Mika, long-time fan. Thanks very much, Mika. Wow, 9 years. Crikey, thank you very much. Thank you so much, man. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Okay, let's get this line.
We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Something like that. Okay, where's our AI? Is it on or off? Alright. FOV. That's probably too much. Gotta be honest, like, a part of me doesn't want sunshine for this. Where are my weather commands? Hang on a sec, guys. Ooh, we got fog. Let's try fog. C821E. Holy shit, that's pretty much fog, alright. That's no good. Let's try overcast war. D299E. Yeah, that's just kind of not very interesting. No, that's no good. That's no good, I'm afraid. Okay. Let's get him to say this line, just for safety. Which is... Damn, gotta go scroll back down here again. Yeah, we've had this playlist play a few times now. That's no good. There's always much less tracks in here than I thought there'll be. So... Pogo 028, we can show you the way. Man, that's a long bloody call line. Alright. It doesn't look like it's gonna work. I mean, it should. It's not saying it's an invalid line. OGO028. We can show you the way. Ah, interesting. He's not going to do it. He's just going to gawp at me. Yeah. Okay, so that line's not working. I'm going to have to code that in red so that I know there's something wrong with that line. That sucks. Okay. Dovahkiin. Let's see if he'll say this one. Say number 36. What I actually really want here is a shot of like his mouth. or something, which I know is probably not going to look very good. Because he's going to say Dovahkiin. Okay, so let's just first of all see if he'll say this line. 36. Nah. Not found. Interesting. Dovahkiin. Damn. Okay. That's also a dud. Okay, well, that's Arngeir's. That's some of Arngeir's stuff done for now. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm gonna have to come and fix this stuff. That's a shame. I'm just looking at these shadows. They look a bit odd. Okay, anyway. Alright, Arngeir, you can go back about your business now. Right, next line. Yeah, vanilla's pretty bad. If we compare that... There's vanilla. Amazingly, it's actually got shadows in there. That can't be right. That can't be right. I'm sure those shadows are still from E and B. Did you maybe not set up those vocals? I may not have, yeah. Simple Gamer says, back in 2010, me brother showed me up your le, and that's when I became interested. Oh, cool. Wow, well, thanks, man. That's a long bloody time. Jeez. You're working on the vid for the Skyrim mix, asks Mighty Mika. Yes, I am. And it's taking a considerable amount of time and ball ache, but I'll get there eventually. I will get there. Okay. So next line I need to get. Let's have a look at my list here. Let's have a look at my list. Ah, now we need to get the humming of the kid, Frodnar. That's going to be over in Riverwood again. So, let's get over to Riverwood. And even though I had my playlist set to repeat, it has actually decided... Oh no, there we go. Okay. Yeah, these shadows are a bit extreme. These shadows are kind of like, whoa, Nelly. Let's just see what's going on there. See if we disable those. Wow, yeah, see, there's with no shadows. So we kind of need those. We do kind of need those. Ah, Bloom's been disabled all this time. That annoys me. That annoys me. Bloom kind of makes it look a bit better. Amount day. Yeah, it just gives it a bit more atmosphere, doesn't it? It looks quite nice. That looks cool. I just think that those shadows are a little bit much. Try increasing indirect light. And also some ambient light. Alright, and then let's bring brightness down, because we are going to have to film our kid humming now. And I'm just adjusting some lighting and weather settings here to make things look a bit better. I feel like we're a little bit too bright, so let's go brightness day. Let's try 0.7. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mind that. Now, where's Frodnar? I need Frodnar. Frodnar's the kid who hums. There he is. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna possess you. You're going to come with me. I know exactly where I want him. I gotta say, like, I've always had this vision of him kind of flying through the atmosphere. I can actually get him up here, which is kind of cool. And then what I can do... Well, I can't really. No, if I do that... I'm probably going to kill him. But I've always had this idea of him humming. You might notice that these textures aren't loading. That's because I am moving an NPC instead of the player. So let's just put this guy here somewhere. Somewhere where there's trees. This is alright. Alright. Now, let's turn his AI off because I want him to stay there. Let's get out of this. Oh my god, I'm swimming. Cool. Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. Okay, now he is... oh my god. Where is he? Hang on a sec. Oh, I see what the problem is. I think we got Bloom turned up a little high. Now that we've adjusted the time of day. Where the hell's Frodnar? Where am I? Oh, is he all the way on that side of town? Shit, okay. I need to be able to adjust my movement speed. I wonder if I've got that somewhere. I can change the free camera speed. There's Frodnar, I can see him from here. I'm coming! I like Riverwood. Riverwood's a nice place. I wouldn't mind living there myself. There's the texture pop-in. Okay, son. Now, here's the cool thing. I can select... Well, maybe I can't while his AI is off. Is he selected or is he not? I don't know. Can I make him do stuff? Yes, I can. There he goes. He's being a vampire eating a corpse. And now... he's going to jump. And he's going to keep falling. He's going to flap his arms like a bird. So what I actually want to start off with is to get him lying down with his eyes closed. Because he's humming, right? So... let's see if I can find where that bloody animation is. There it is. Okay. Now, yeah. A few things I need to do here. Let's turn this bloom all the way down, because it's just a bit insane. Okay. Now, I don't want you looking at me, mate. I kind of don't want you through the ground, either. Okay. There's a lot of things I have to do here. God. Let's just... I hope he stays like... He should. He should stay like that. Let's get rid of the dog. He's gonna cause problems.
Goodbye, doggy.
Okay. Set game hour to... Oh, let's try 1. Oh my god. No, let's try 2 o'clock. Because what I want is... I don't know if you guys remember that preview video I did. I kind of did something like this. Because these grass textures are so ugly, that it's one of the great things about depth of field is we can pull all of that stuff out of focus. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Okay, nice. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do like a pan. Not a pan, a dolly. We'll do a dolly shot like this. Something like this. Okay. Great thing is, he's humming, which means he can just have his mouth closed. I don't have to get him to say anything. Isn't that great? How amazing is that? So I'm just going to hit record on my player here. And we're just going to do a few of these. We still have those crappy textures there. Alright. Yeah. Those textures. Those textures, those textures. This is kind of interesting. Let's go set game hour to... Let's try 11. Whew, boy. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try 12. That's not too bad. That's okay. Let's try a few of those. So what we've done is we've used Puppet Master, the mod, to get him to lie down. And I'm just going to have like a dolly shot while he's humming. I can actually use the Puppet Master mod to change his expression as well. Which is this guy here. So I can go like misc facial. I can make him sad, which looks ridiculous. I can make him surprised, which looks even worse, looks like Disney. I think we might reset his face. Let's just get it normal. So this is okay. I don't mind this so much. But like I was saying, I've always kind of imagined him flying through the air or something while he's humming. Kind of like Neo in the Matrix or something like that. Something to that vague effect. And I don't know how I would do that. I really don't know how. Because that's... a moving subject with a moving camera. I think I might leave that for like when I have the video finished and I want to make improvements, you know? Alright, let's just try something else here. Yeah, that hair is not good. The other thing I was going to try was maybe a bird's eye or something. That grass texture is pretty abysmal, I gotta say. There's nothing happy about that. There's no joy. But I might be able to, let's try and crop that arm out, because that looks absolutely god-awful. And I'm thinking we can blur... that stuff out. Let's have a go. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull this in a lot. This is a remake I made of the market theme from OOT. Okay, this is tricky. Yeah, this is tricky, this. Would be cool if his eyes would close. Unfortunately, I don't have any control over that. Let's really blur that bloody grass out, because that is pretty hideous. I'll just roll a few takes on that. And let's try some other angles. God, his arms look ridiculous, don't they? Yeah, no, that looks ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'd like to think I've got this for now. I'd like to think I've got this. Alright, buddy, you can get back up. Maybe. Yeah, I kind of always wanted him to be maybe doing something like some kind of motion. It's kind of a pivotal part of the track. Yeah, what can I say? What animations do we have here? Ascend. Right. I kind of like that in a way, just not with his arms. And I want him, like, moving through the air, but God knows how I'm supposed to do that. Shit. What happens if I control him while he's playing this thing? That's gonna get weird. Yeah, I just end up pivoting around him. No, that's no good. Yeah, it's not a pretty looking game. I'm doing my damnedest. Actually, to give you an idea, again, let's just turn some of this stuff off. Yeah, it's a small improvement. Man, oh man, oh man. He is casting a shadow, actually. It's just that texture, which is god-awful. Let's just see what happens when, yeah, it doesn't look great. Oh, my brain is going. Yeah, dunno. Because for me, the whole Skyrim track is about the journey from childhood to being a Dragonborn, really. So I kind of want this kid to start off dreaming, but I think I'm going to leave that to the end of the project when I've got all the footage I actually really need. Yeah, dunno. It's not apparent that he's... I need a thumbstick or something to smooth this camera movement out. That's what I need. I suppose I could just stabilize it in post. Means you lose a bit of resolution. I'll leave it at that. I think that's all we're going to get for now. Alright, buddy, you can take a rest. Oh, oops. Alright, Frodnar, you can bugger off. Go do your thing. Go, child! Do! Be! Cube Natural, have a good sleep, buddy. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I could go for some food right now. It's almost 1 o'clock here in Perth. Ditch the flying kid idea. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you, man. I'm inclined to agree with you. You know, like, what I was thinking was... let me try and demonstrate this. Because this is pretty easy. I kind of imagined, you know, having a shot like this. And imagine that the kid is in front of camera, right? And obviously we've got a bit of depth of field because we're focusing on him, so let's change some of this. Right, so imagine it's kind of like this, like we're flying through the air. Like, but he's in front of camera, right? And he's kind of in some kind of lying or near his back thing. Like, that's how I envisioned that humming shot. So I'd have to figure out a way to get him to do that. But yeah, it's a luxury. I'm going to put that on my luxury list. That's going on my luxury list. We're not going to do that for now. We're going to leave that. Actually, I need to get a shot of a chicken. I just realized there's a chicken in my track. That's easy to do. God, that's going to be one ugly looking chicken, man. It's going to be like 5 polygons. Get a shot of Riverwood sky view. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. The only problem is... there's Riverwood from the air. But I'm not going to do landscapes for now. I'm going to leave things... I'm going to do things sort of category by category. What's our weather like at the moment? Yeah, not bad. Okay, so where's that chicken at? Let's get that chicken. Shit. That bloody chicken. Boy, is this going to be the ugliest looking chicken in any video game ever. And of course he's going to move around, right? Naturally. It'd be cool if you could, like... I wonder if I can take control of a chicken. This is going to be pretty funny if this works. Oh, I don't think so, eh? Oh shit, I sort of can. There you go. He won't jump. And he won't move anymore. That's it. That's all he's gonna... There you go. So I can sort of move the chicken around. But he's so short that the camera's just barely got him in shot. Maybe you can connect the PS4 controller. Oh, it says, yeah, Chip Chat makes a good suggestion. Use the controller thumbsticks to get smoother shots. Yeah, I might have to try that. I kind of need this chicken to go somewhere and just stay put, you know? Yeah. Let's disable... No, let's not. Let's disable global AI. Come out of this. Shit, if I can. There we go. And I'm in the water, about to drown. Alrighty. Now, let's try and get some kind of shot. He should stay put. I don't mind him moving around like that, because that's going to actually work. The only thing that's going to make this look at all acceptable is some bokeh. That's going to be the one thing that makes this even slightly acceptable. My goodness. I'm just going to roll on that for a sec, because we've got some nice shadows and stuff. Oh, we have an error, ladies and gentlemen. Or do we? Right, let's try some other stuff. Holy shit, that chicken's floating. Look at that. Try to get some bloody colours in the background there to make this look... Yeah, that's a low poly chicken. That's a low poly chicken. I would not eat that. There, that's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Great. Chicken done. Blue Jay, how's it going, buddy? BJ Mix has joined us. You can't say BJ anymore, probably offends some people. Oh my god, you're like hinting at female subservience, so you're a misogynist or some shit, I don't know.
Has the same PC devices.
Devices.
And some rock devices.
I'm gonna mang on this chicken. Pa! Piece of shit.
Is anybody gonna do anything, or should we just move on?
40 bounty. Oh, that's no good.
Yep, extreme entertainment.
Man, it was just a chicken. It was just a chicken, guys. Guys. Wow, they're not going to be opening up a KFC anytime soon.
69 million hours. Devices. 69
Million.
devices.
Fascinating.
Update your software. Very revolutionary. Revolution in your software.
Be your software, guys. Be it.
Update your software.
Philosophy for a new age.
And some dialogue video. Update your software.
Oh, there's my lovely chicken. Okay, the chicken's done. What's the next thing?
Update your software. Microsoft introduced your software. And some dial-up video. Whistler.
The Mill Here by Frodnar. Oh, I'm sure I've got him saying that already. We did the Frodnar voices in one of the previous streams, I think. Now, we've got to get Hod. This is interesting now. This is interesting. Hod. Hod is going to be around there someplace. Pretty darn bold, I think.
10 billion hours.
Where's Hod at? I'd like to get Hod by that bridge, actually, because that's a very sexy, photogenic looking bridge. Where is Hod? Come on, buddy. I feel like Hod was wrapping a mace around my forehead a second ago. Where's he gone? Oh, here he is. Okay. All right, buddy. I'm going to need you to come with me. Would be cool to get him in front of the mill, I suppose. This is actually Frodnar's dad. Look at the handlebar moustache. That's a serious bit of rope. Yeah, I'd like to put him here somewhere. There's something nice about this. The way that this tree, the bridge, and this stump there sit together. There's a shot there somewhere. God knows, I'm just going to blur the crap out of it anyway. Alright, so let's TAI this guy. Let's TC him again. Oh shit. What the fuck? There's two. There's two Hods. I must have spawned one. Oh well. That's alright. Okay, so Hod's first line is this vocal sequence, which is a bunch of gibberish. I think what we should do first of all, let's pop a save here. And before we do anything, let's just make sure that that line actually works. Because obviously that's kind of a big deal. So say Pogo 17. That's it. That's my vocal sequence, and he's saying it. How cool is that? I like that. I should have got Arnie to play a character in Skyrim. How amazing, how fucking amazing would that have been? Okay, so he says the line. That's great. And it looks like he's going to stay put. Now, it would be cool to get him saying this while dancing. Wouldn't it? Yes. So, I think the dancing is in part 3 or part 2. This reminds me of Black and White, this interface, the very first Black and White game. Man, that was good. That's the first and last time. No, not the first time. The first time was Dungeon Keeper. That was the last time Peter Molyneux did anything good with his career, was Black and White 1. Everything after that point was shite. Come on, where's the dancers, damn it? Need to go looking for a sec, guys. There's dancers around here somewhere. I know it, I know it, I know it, I know it.
In the mix.
Wow. Part 1? Poses. Weird. Part 6 then. Yeah, I'm not doing it in the mix at the moment, mate. Wow. Part 4. Part 3. We've been through this. Where the hell is it? Why is there no bass to this track? Desperately needs a bass line. Shit, you know, I can't find the bloody dance anims. Ah. What a pain. What a pain in the arse. Ah, there we go. Okay. So, it's in Idols Part 3. No, I think it was Part 2, actually. Idols Part 2. Okay, so let's look at these dance animations. That's not much of a dance, mate. Try that again. Yeah, break it down, son. Alright, let's try the other ones. Jesus, is it me or are these changing every time? Part 2. Look at him rocking out. Okay. Dance C. It's the same as Dance A. Just a lot shorter. So, yeah, I mean, the problem with this is I really kind of actually want him to be dancing in slow-mo, you know what I mean? But then the line is faster. So, let's try changing the game speed and see what happens. Yeah, use 20.wave for the bass. No, I don't use that anymore. It's just a sine wave, and sine wave basses are much too low. You need overtones. Like the bass in this track. You can hear that bass on small speakers. Let's see what happens if we change the game speed, and then we get him to say this line. Actually, we'll get him dancing first, and then we'll get him to say the line and see what happens. Right, so there he goes. He's starting to break down. And now we'll get him to say this line, if I can. Let's see what he does. My guess is that the lip sync is going to be too slow as well, which defeats the point of this completely. The only way to combat that would be Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I really kind of want to have him dancing or something. It's gonna look so stupid. But let's do it anyway, because it's funny. Whoops. Alright, buddy, so... right, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go FOV. And we're gonna come all the way back, because I want to get a shot. Let's put in between those tree stumps, maybe. Let's crouch. Let's get the game speed back to 1. And then let's get some good old DOF. Where would we be without DOF in this game? Tell you what, this thing is saving my life at the moment. I'll probably go adding some camera shake to this in post, because unfortunately I can't really do it in the game. I have looked into it. Okay, not too bad. Let's draw some of this crap in the foreground out of focus, because that's pretty grim. Whoa, that's a bit much. Don't think there's a lens in the world that can do that. Alright, that's as good as we're gonna get it, I'm afraid. Okay, so that's looking pretty interesting. Alright, so let's get him to say this thing again. Might have gone past my history limit. Okay. Now, I should have, let's get him dancing as well. Part 2. Let's do dance A. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna hit record. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Ah, boy. That can't be right. Oh, right, I'm in, I wanted to get like a moving camera. Don't you move, son. You stay there. Let's do the other one now. Let's do dance B. And then we'll trigger your say line again. Okay. And then we'll do a few sweeps of this.
Did they get fine so good? Did they get fine so good? Did they get fine so good?
Okay. And then we're gonna do something without any dancing, maybe. Although, no, let's just move in. Let's not do a full body, because it's just a bit like... his dance isn't that good. Blimey, there's a bit of lens flare coming through there, eh? That's a bit much. Let's resolve that. Is that a lens flare? I think it is. Dirt intensity day. No, it's not dirt. Reflection. New. Huh. What? Oh, that's cool. Well, I kind of like that, but I'm looking for this other thing. Shit. Blue shift, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that seems to be it. A little bit's okay. Holy God, that is a lot of reflection, my son. Look at the texture on his shirt. That's just terrible, isn't it? There's no joy there at all. There's no joy. Ugh. I told myself I'm not going to get more mods. I'm not going to do texture packs. I'm not going to do that because it's just more unnecessary bullshit I have to do. We're just going to leave it as is for now. Let's see if we can't maybe blur his shirt out a little bit. Far blur curve. Nah, not really. Okay. That reflection's going to become a problem, so let's turn that down. Because holy moly. We'll leave that at 2. That's all I need. Sort of. Let's try 2. That's cool. So we've got some lens flaring there. That could look quite nice when he's dancing, actually. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's get some dancing happening on its own. Just get some shots of that. Dance B. Whoops. Hit record here. Okay. And again, maybe the other one. I'll need to get the applause animation at some point because there's a big clapping section in my track. Damn, why does it move like that? The whole bloody camera moves. Let's maybe try that at like 0.3 game speed this time. Shit, where's it gone? Is that all you're gonna give me? Yeah, let's try one of the other animals, because that one's just very short. Dance B. Let's try that. Make sure that this is down. Oops, that's much too fast. Okay. And now, while I'm here, let's just get a few lines on their own. Just to give myself some options in the edit, I think. Come in a bit more here. Okay, and we'll go, what is it now? Say, space, Pogo, 17. Apparently that doesn't exist anymore. You're shitting. Oh, right. I see the problem. Okay. Ah, shit, my bloody game speed is too slow. Alright. Ah, you bastard. Where have you gone? Where have you... Let's try and fix this up. Alright. Well, thanks for that. Let's try that again. Okay, good. I think it would be cool for reference just to see how this would look if we were recording without all of this going on. Yeah, wow. Whoa, that's pretty grim, isn't it? That's pretty grim. It'd be cool if I could make, like... If I could record two versions of the footage at the same time. Make, like, Skyrim Symphony shit. I do need a mustache like that, yeah. Then I'll be a man. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's pretty grim. Let's not do that. Oh, chitty chitty bang bang, says Blue Jay Mix. He's talking about samples. Give us Fallout 5. How about we go up a few numbers to Fallout 76? Yeah. Don't know how that's going to work out. You see, when you talk about Fallout being always online and all the characters being actual players, I think of Elder Scrolls Online, which was terrible. I hated it. It wasn't immersive. There was always 20 other players doing the same thing as you at every given point. It was the least immersive Elder Scrolls ever. I hated it. You see, this guy's eyes, again, like, I feel like we could do a bit better there. Let's see if we get some more reflections in there. Actually, I will just save this first before I go tinkering with anything. See ya, gamer. Thanks for coming, buddy. Have a good sleep. Okay, so... Alright, so that brightens his eyes up a little. That's James Earl Jones's voice. Yeah, it puts a bit more in his eyes, which is just a little bit... I mean, it doesn't look realistic, but it does add some reflections in there. There we go. Alright. And now let's do something like... Let's do more of a close-up thingy here. I hate how bright his shirt is. That's peeling away all my attention. Yikes. Alright, buddy. Let's see if I can get back to my line. Good. Please be good. God, that blue flaring is very distracting. Okay, interesting. Looks like that guy from American Chopper. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. Look at his hair, though. How bad is that texture map, eh? Oh. All right. Look, guys, I've been streaming now for 2 hours. We've been streaming for 2 hours. I actually kind of like this shot. If it wasn't for the textures and if it wasn't for the polygon count, that would actually look pretty cool. It's just a shame. But I've managed to get the fleckies in his eyes, which looks nicer. But yeah, look, I've been streaming for 2 hours, guys. I think I might call it a day. I am recording all of my streams, so I hope to archive them some point in future when this project is all done. Yeah, what can I say? Let's go back through the footage that we've managed to capture. So let me just get out of this. We did save Hod's shot. Alright, so let's kill that. Need to make a longer playlist for next time. Let's just go through the footage and show you guys what we managed to achieve today. We actually got quite a bit done. Alright, so there's Hod's line. There's an alternative version. That's actually the entirety of the vocal sequence in the chorus, which is really cool. We tried to get him some shots of him dancing as well. I don't know if that's going to work out, really. I don't know if that's going to work out, but there we go. We'll see how we go. I need to get some bouncy bouncies in there, if you know what I mean, instead of moustaches. Yeah, we did get a lot of shots done, actually. Let's just go back through here. Managed to get some of this nonsense. Got the big pole in there. Not sure how much of that I can use, really. Okay, I managed to get the shot of my chicken, because there's a chicken sound in my percussion intro. Tried to get shots of this kid humming, or looking like he's humming. I think it's good enough for now. It's good enough for now. And then we got some shots of Arngeir, some of Arngeir's lines. So those have come out. Not too bad. There's a whole bunch of different lines there. And we got, that's Metalos Guide You. And then we got Janassa saying her line. She actually looks pretty cool. Then we got Keep a Song in Your Heart. We got a few variations of that. I quite like that shot, actually, with the two people blurred out over his shoulder. That looks cool. And there he is again. And this is actually from yesterday when I wasn't streaming. I managed to get Heimska saying May Talos Guide You there as well, but I kind of prefer the other shot. And then I did manage to get some humming shots here as well. Same kind of a deal. I actually got the window. That says, you're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. That shot. Keep a Song in Your Heart. There's Lucan. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing, I think is what he's saying there. And there as well. And there's Alvor. What's Alvor saying? He's saying like, blades, helmets, I can forge it. And there's a few other lines I managed to get there too. I'm quite happy with how that came out, actually. That's looking quite nice. It looks as good as it's going to look, given the textures and the polygon count. The light's nice, the blooming is nice, the depth of field is nice, but the mesh and the textures are shit. And yeah, I don't know. You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. Not a huge fan of that shot, really. Yeah, same thing. That's terrible. That's not so great. That's cool. That's the introduction line. That's Ogmund. Yeah, I think he's saying, listen well, friend, this next song goes out to the Dragonborn. So that's going to be at the very, very start of the track, one of these shots. So it's just a question of syncing that up with the sound. And there's from the old streams that we did before I could get them to say the lines I wanted. So here they're just saying all sorts of things. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go and back these shots up off this little SSD here. Make sure I've got them on my computer, because it is a lot of work. And thank you so much for tuning in, folks. It's been really great fun. I hope you found it interesting or educational. Big thanks to everyone who's been supporting me on iTunes and Spotify as well. It really does help me get projects like this done. Helps keep a roof over my head too. So thank you so much, guys. Pogo would be nothing without people like you. So thanks, Frog Voice, Chip Chap, Dorna, Pone, Mighty Mika as well. Thank you very much. Wilder Beast, BJ Mix, sorry, Dusty Soup, Villain Blair as well, and One Simple Gamer I think is left us. He's gone to bed. Thanks so much, guys. It's been great fun, and I hope to see you again this week. Definitely this week. Peace, folks. Have a good one.